Hello everybody, Aaron here from the Cool Guys Nation, and welcome to episode 4 of my Let's Play on the Cool Guys server. I was about to bone meal this tree, but it did it on its own. It did it all by itself, which is fantastic. So, welcome to the basement. We have another room almost complete. We have our storage silo area. And I do have some time-lapse footage showing exactly how I built this. And then today we are going to build one of these silos together. This is my design. Now, there's a problem with my design that I'm keeping because of the aesthetics. But I will show you how to solve the problem. But these are just so pretty. I absolutely love them. We also have our auto sorting system pretty much hooked up. It's not entirely hooked up. I still got to do some finagling. I got to get the overflow chest done, and for that I need some wood and some metal. But we can go ahead and take a look at this. So it's two-sided. You can come down here, you can throw stuff on the floor, or you could just stick it in a chest and it will go ahead and use a transparent item elevator. There they go, there they go, there they go. And we can go down and take a look at that really quick. I did modify this. I simply made it two-sided so that this side, once it's hooked up, we'll be able to put items in, and it does work from both sides. And you can see that there is 2 blocks stuck there. That is a problem with this design, is sometimes you do lose blocks. But all in all, I'm pretty happy with it. It doesn't use pistons, so there's no noise, and since this is bulk storage, hey, you lose a couple items every now and again. C'est la vie. So there we go. We got our hardened clay right there. It all came down and around. Yeah, and then this that I just put in there, I have no idea where it's going to come out. I know the whole thing is not programmed yet. I don't think. Well, maybe it is. This one's programmed. This one's programmed. I don't think this one's programmed. So it might be stuck up there. But we'll go ahead, we'll take a look at the mechanics of this anyways. Oh my goodness, this has used so many resources. Each cell, which we can see from behind, pretty much is 2 whole dark oak trees. So for all of the wood here, it's 2 whole dark oak wood trees per cell, which really isn't that bad if you consider it, but yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. And so we'll go to the start. So this is the start. All right, the items come down and they go into these hoppers here, and then they will get funneled around. They will get funneled all the way around, and then picked up by whichever cell has their programming. And if a cell doesn't have the appropriate programming, then it should eventually go into the overflow chest. But I don't think I've finished programming all of the cells yet. So let's see. Let's see what's in this one. Yeah, there's just a single piece of dirt in that one. So as you can see, we're collecting stuff over here. And I don't know where the bone meal wound up, but that's okay. It's not entirely programmed yet. Only the first couple cells are programmed and are working. Oh my goodness, I don't remember how to get out from under here. Yeah, so super simple. You put the items in. We have a little dropper here with a clock. It starts ticking them out. They go into this water channel, which goes into our item elevator. It's double-sided, which is super nice, so it's convenient to drop off the items. But what we need to do is I'm going to teach you how to build my cell. So I have all of my goodies right here. I can put away this stuff. I'll keep the food. Ooh, I'm going to put the sword away. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is, these are 9 high, and I already laid out the bottom. So 1, that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, and then we're going to go there. And likewise, we're going to go there, and then there, and there. Okay. Ow. Now we're going to put in our lamps. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now this is where... Uh-oh. I'm missing 2 lamps. To the lamp room. I believe I have some in the redstone. Yeah, I got just a couple. Just a couple over there. I made a whole stack of lamps. Alright, so we'll put that in. Ba-bang, ba-bang. Okay, and now we should pretty much have everything else that we need. So let's go ahead and grab some dirt. I'm going to put a piece of dirt down. Alright, so now we can get back here. Alright, so the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to knock these 2 out and put a piece of dirt there. Did I lose one? Yes, I did. And we're going to put a chest right there. So that's our access chest. You can see, you know, if we use the stairs, we have just a little bit of room, just enough to get to it, which I really like. Of course, now I need to get the piece that I lost. Come back to me, please. Thank you. Okay, and we can go ahead and put those back. So put one right there and put one right there. All right, now we're gonna hook up the sorting. Now this thing is expandable. Like you can actually make this really, really tall, pretty much as tall as you want. The problem is, of course, getting items into the top, which is why I went with the automatic sorting system. So we're gonna put a chest on the left and the right. And we're gonna get rid of this torch right there, and then a hopper. And then we are gonna need to use some trap chests right here. We're gonna need a set. Boink, 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 boink. So our first trap chest is gonna go there, and then a regular chest here. My table is reserved for New Year's. Interesting. I didn't know that I had a table. Okay, thank you, email. All right, so we have a total of 10 chests. Now, my original design.
Can you come to the bed?
1 second, be right back. All right, I am back. So, now we need to put in our, what am I talking about? Redstone comparators. There we go. Lost my train of thought there for a second. So, the first set will light up these lights. And the second set, if I rearrange this, so my original design, these lights right here, oh my, what are you doing all crazy? Were actually on the side like this, and then I had blocks in the middle. Can I get out of here now? I don't think I can. Boink, boink. All right. Now, when it's like this, the second set will only light up these 2 lights. Maybe I can demonstrate that. Oh no, because I don't have any comparators in there yet. All right. Boink, boink. Comparator. Comparata. And so that's the problem, is that this second set is going to light up this top light here. Now, I'm okay with that. It doesn't bother me because these lights are decorative. They let me know kind of how much stuff is in there, but maybe not, you know, like to the block, you know? It's just, is it low or is it full? So for example, this one's full. This one's got a ton of cobble in it. I actually have an overflow for cobble. This one does not have that much stuff in it yet. So it's okay. It doesn't need to be perfect. I know that there are some silos out there that have like one for each chest and they're arranged really well. Where did the other lamp go? Did I lose it completely? That's bizarre. All right, is it in the chest? Come on. Oh, right. I have to use stairs there. I know this. Okay, so let me grab my stairs. And we can go to the fantastic new brown storage area. I want cobblestone stairs. There they are. And I will take some of this. All right, so if you use an upside down stair over a chest, you'll be able to open the chest, but you'll also be able to put a comparator on top of it. So we'll just go like that. And I'm going to go around to the other side so I can get up on top. And we'll go like that. And then I can put comparator and comparator. All right, so now we need a comparator for right here, like so. And we can use a stair since that's what we have. We can do a comparator there. And then one more time. All right, so it's going to be like that. Now what we have to do is we have to, we have to build the item sorter on top. So if you weren't doing an item sorter, you could keep going up with this. You could go up as high as you like. So I'll put that block there. We're going to put this here. And now I need a repeater, which I don't seem to have. Is there one in here? Nope. So I need a repeater, and I'm going to grab my Silk Touch. I thought I put a repeater in there. Not as organized today as I thought I was. Oh my. You're scaring me. Oh, and it's a little bit laggy. Okay. Nope, we're good. Right there, right there, right there, and right there. Boing! Alright. So we're going to grab our repeater. Aha, I found the lamp. And we're going to climb right back on up to where we were. Okay, so a repeater is going to go facing this way. And then we need to put a block. Oh, stop dropping everything in the world. Did I lose it into the system? No, it's right there. Okay. Going to put a block there, and then we're going to put a block here, and here, and here. And now we're going to have to dig some of this out. Not too much, though. Okay, and now redstone dust is going to go there. And we're just going to climb up here really quick, put some redstone dust there, and we're going to put a comparator facing away from me. So like that. So the comparator and the repeater should be facing each other. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay, and now I need to get right back over here. Now we're going to link our system up. So we're going to use 2 hoppers, like so. And then we're going to go 1 down. And I'm going to put a chest here. And then into that chest. So facing into this repeater right there, we're going to have a hopper facing into the repeater, and then we're going to have a hopper facing into the chest, and then below that, a redstone torch. There we go. And now, if I place the track properly, the portion that carries the items around should be in the right spot, which should be right on top of the chest. Fantastic. So that is all hooked up properly. Now to program it, we would put 22 items into here. So let's just program it with dirt for right now. Oops. So we'll just do that. So now this is programmed. Only dirt will flow down into here and everything will go out. And the last thing we need to do is set up what we're going to put here. And I actually don't know what we're going to put there. I have to figure out what's going to go in this silo, but just for right now, we'll just put dirt there. So I'm going to need 2 of these, and I'm going to need some more of those. Boink. I think that will be enough. So we'll have 6 and 2. And hopefully we have enough to climb up that high, but I think we do. 18 should be enough. All right. So we're going to put this facing down. No! Down, down. Up, up. And of course I lost that second piece of dirt. So let's pretend like it's cobblestone. All right, there we go. Do. And that is our storage silo. So you can see what's in the silo up here. So cobblestone, dirt, gravel, hardened clay, glass. Our 2 different colors of sand, smooth stone, and more cobble. So this one over here is going to be something different. I haven't really decided what's going to go in it. It's very easy to reprogram. I just changed that hopper back there. And there you go. There you have it. So it didn't really show how to make this, but it is pretty simple. It's not my design. The only thing I changed was the original design had 1 water stream coming in. I have 2 water streams coming in. Do we have any hoppers left? We have 1. So with 1 hopper, we can do that. All right, there we go. So I did a nice little time lapse to end the video of me designing and building the rest of this chamber, at least most of what you see. So I'm going to go ahead and play that, and I will see you guys next time. This has been Aaron from the Cool Guys Nation.